Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Just Watched with me and Billy.
Woo!
And, well, we're not technically going to do all the Marvel movies.
No.
But
Yeah, I think this is the first Marvel movie.
this is our very first Marvel movie. We might do others in the future, but
We'll see.
we'll see. But this is one that we both kind of grew up with, so
Yeah.
we kind of wanted to revisit.
Oh, yeah.
So, the Punisher movie from 2004?
Yeah, 2004.
Yeah. I get dates so confused.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many Punisher movies out there now.
Yeah, 3 and the live action show.
Yeah. So, you want to start us off with this one? Because I think you've watched this more than I have.
Yeah. Basically, it's like Frank Castle, he's the FBI agent.
Okay, if you don't know who the Punisher is, why are you watching the Punisher movie?
Yeah, that's a good point, right? So, FBI agent gets Mafia kid's son killed in the
A raid.
raid, and the Mafia, the head guy's wife, decides, like, for revenge, kill not only him, but his whole family.
Yep. Which, they kill everyone but him.
Because they didn't?
Confirm the kill. My number one rule for anything is always confirm the kill.
Yeah.
This is how you prevent stuff like this from happening.
Yeah.
And then Frank Castle is technically declared dead. So he kind of runs with that. He's like, I'm dead.
Yeah.
And basically sets up a way of revenge.
Oh, yeah, it's just the perfect way. It's like, okay, no, I want to make them pay, but it's nice and slow.
Nice and slow. And creative.
Oh, yeah, it's very creative.
I think we'll start with your favorite scene, the popsicle.
Oh, God, yeah, he basically kidnaps one...
I call him the Weasel, but I know that's not his real name,
Yeah.
but he's basically the Weasel.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you say that, you get an image of what this kind of guy is.
Yeah.
Snivelly, cowardly.
Yeah, now he's doing all the grunt work now again.
Yeah, he's the lackey kind of.
Yeah, and she hates the family, the Saints.
Yeah.
So basically Frank kidnaps him, hangs him up, and tortures him. But the way he explains it,
is I'm going to use a blowtorch on your back. Now, don't worry, because it kills the nerves instantly, so all you feel is cold. And then when you smell the smell of burnt meat, then the pain kicks in.
Yeah.
So, he's got the blowtorch going in the back, he's got a steak in a pan, and he's got a popsicle.
Yeah, just rubbing it in, and he's just like...
Every time he touches him with the popsicle, but he jumps.
Yeah, he just spills the beans on everything.
Yep.
And just like that, so they just shows the popsicle in his mouth.
Yep. And then gets him to work for him.
Yeah, because you find out he hates the Saints and just wants to suck them down.
Yeah. He's only with them for protection.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that kind of guy who will scoot around if people, if it wasn't protected by the family, right?
Oh yeah, no, he'd be dead within a couple of days. Because he was also a drug trafficker or something.
Yeah.
Mostly just marijuana.
Yeah.
Back in that day, that was still high-level drugs.
Yeah.
People killed over marijuana. That's sad.
Yeah, I know, right? But going back to the massacre of his family.
Yeah.
Murder at a family reunion.
Yeah. I guess if that's how you're going to kill a whole family, I guess you'd wait for the family reunion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you get the relatives like, Thank God we didn't attend the family reunion this year.
Yeah. And like, looks like the one guy you get shot on the boat, and like my was like, that's probably kind of guy's just probably just a tourist.
Yeah, there's a guy out on the ocean and they shoot him. I was like, I don't even think he was part of the family. I think he was just wrong place, wrong time. It's like, hey, there's a lot of people died over the.
Yeah.
What do I do? Aren't you Castle? No, I'm a mission.
No. That's weird.
I was trying to find a name that didn't actually have a name, so if your last name is Mission, please comment.
Yeah.
Because that also is an awesome name.
Yeah. Huh?
You're Mr. Mission.
Yeah.
Or Mrs. Mission if you're a female.
Yeah.
Or however you want to identify.
You don't judge?
We don't judge here. So, yeah, the massacre scene. I did want to point this out because the house, like, there's a lack of property damage in this scene.
Yeah.
I think if you would have just hidden the house, I think you would have been fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they ransacked the house.
No, like they just want to make sure everyone's dead.
Yeah, outside.
Yeah.
What if there was people inside?
Yeah, like you think they'll go in and double check, right?
Yeah. No. Anyway, I guess
For logic reasons.
for logic reasons, we have to believe that they ransacked the house,
Yeah.
but it didn't look ransacked.
No. No, they wouldn't ransack because the guns were still there.
Yeah, all the guns were there. You think, oh, after ransacking, like, hey, we should take the guns, just,
Yeah.
you know, they're free.
Yeah. They should have took the guns.
Yeah. And then, yeah, Frank comes back, the witch doctor saves him.
Yeah. And I just love that line. It's like behind the deal's castle, go with God. God's gonna sit this one out.
Yeah.
Love that line.
And he finds the most rundown apartment complex.
Yeah, like
To just set up base there.
literally. He goes to the storage unit, he had like hidden
Yeah.
guns, ammo, and explosives.
Yep. Decks out his car to be kind of like the knockoff Batmobile.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, it might not be that, man, but
Yeah, it'll work.
like, I might not be a 50 billionaire, but see, I don't understand it. I kill people.
Yeah. Boy, you sure do, Frank. You sure do. Where do you want to head to next on the movie?
Ooh. I don't need those money.
Okay, so the first act of vengeance is he finds out that they launder money for other.
Yeah, 2 Cuban brothers.
There's a few others in there,
Yeah,
too, but
no,
the Cuban
more.
brothers are not in the movie. But yeah. So the states launder money for other crime organizations.
Yeah.
And so he goes to one of the laundering sites.
Yeah.
Basically, how do I even put this? Hijacks it, we'll say, for lack of a better term, and makes them throw all the money out onto the street.
Yeah. Which, another one of my favorite lines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you know whose money this is? You know whose building this is? Howard Saints.
He's gonna mess you... Or forget.
No, he's gonna fuck your life up.
Yeah.
He's already fucked my life up. Just the way to lose it.
Oh, yeah. No, you love this movie for every line.
Yeah.
So, if Billy quotes a lot of this movie, there's your reason. But, yeah. And literally just rains money down on the population.
Oh, yeah, like, you see, like, because then you get, like, the 2 criminals hearing, like, commotion outside, it's like...
What? What's going on? Well, no, not even outside. People in the building
Run out.
Run by them. They're like, we should go check that out.
They hear, like, cars crashing.
Yeah. And then, what's the next on the list?
Ooh.
Do you remember?
Oh, the singing.
Yeah.
The singing hitman?
The singing hitman. Interesting motif.
Yes, like...
Calling card, I guess you'll say.
Yeah.
So, Frank's just he's just at a diner.
Yeah, eating breakfast.
Having breakfast. And this guy comes in with a gun or a guitar case. You think he's going to pull out a gun. Nope, it's a guitar. Yeah. Plays a song.
Yeah, which I love the song.
Yep. And he's like, do you like that song? I wrote it for you. I'm going to play it at your funeral. And then leaves.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay. Then just Frank's waiting for a drawbridge to come down, and this guy, same guy, comes up behind him with a charger.
Yeah.
And proceeds to run into him, and then takes out a shotgun and
Yeah.
starts blowing away the car, and thank God we Batmaned out the car. Because apparently that works.
Yeah. So, hey, you guys could Batman out your guys' car, you might be sick.
Yeah. I'm going now to start putting like metal shutters on my car.
Just you never know, right?
You never know. And my favorite line in the movie comes up when he crashes Frank. Frank's just crawling out of the car and he's loading up the gun.
Yeah.
And Frank pulls out a knife. He's like, "You must be a stupid idiot."
No. Well, you must be one dumb son of a bitch bringing a knife to a gunfight.
And then Frank proceeds to press a button and the knife flies off and hits him in the neck.
Right in the throat, like, jeez.
Sounds like, Billy, I know what I want for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, so when the musical hitman can't kill him,
send in the Russian.
Russian.
I think this is everyone's favorite scene.
Yeah, because you recreate the scene in the video game.
Of course you do. And people have recreated it in media, so. But yeah, just sitting in this. Doesn't even talk. He just creepily smiles every so often.
Yeah, no, like. And just like starts throwing like Frank around the apartment, and Frank's trying to beat him, and he's just laughing, like just looking at him, like, really, dude?
Yeah, like impervious to pain. That's when he's that big and that impervious. That's scary.
Yeah.
Because he literally stabs it. Frank stabs him.
Yeah.
And he just like looks at it like, oh, that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
okay, well, your turn.
And like when he throws the grenade,
he bats it back
in. It's like, nice contact.
Yeah. So he pulls off what every hero usually does.
Yeah.
Frank throws the grenade, the Russian bats it back into the bathroom that Frank's hiding in.
Yeah.
And it explodes there. Normally that happens to the villain.
Yeah.
Not our hero, but our hero suffers this one. And then he proceeds to like throw him around the room a few more times and then starts slamming his head with the
bridge. Yeah. While the neighbors are across the hall
having kind of a dinner together.
Yeah.
And just oblivious because they're playing some classical music.
Yeah, and you can see out the window him get his ass kicked.
And if they just looked at the right time.
And they go and probably bust through the other apartment.
Yeah, the fight finally spills out into the hallway and then into the apartment where they're partying. And then Frank finally throws a pot of hot boiling food on the Russian and then tackles him down the stairs. And apparently the stairs choked the Russian.
Yeah, because none of them can lie. They're like, Mr. Castle, Frank? I'm fine. He's not. And just... Because a lot of this goes like... Because the Russian's played by Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
And backstory for him getting his hair shortened.
Yeah.
He lost a hair versus hair match to Chris Jericho just so he could have his head shaved for the movie role.
Oh, right.
And plus, I met the Russian in real life.
Yeah, so there you go. And then,
ooh. Yeah, the torture scene.
So when the Russian doesn't check in, 4 of the main guys kind of come in to check in on the situation. Find the Russian dead.
Yeah.
Looking for Frank. Don't find him, but they do find his roommates.
Yeah, his neighbors.
Or his neighbors. One guy named Dave.
Yeah.
Who has piercings all over. Refuses to tell them anything.
Yeah. So Quentin Glass, which loved the character.
A huge sadist.
Yeah, because you can even see during the family massacre scene when the guns are going off, his lip quivers.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just enjoying it.
Yeah.
Proceeds to get a pair of pliers and piercings you can put 2 and 2 together. We don't have to describe that one.
No. This is probably a movie scene where the trivia from never getting piercings.
Yeah, if I would never get piercings, and if I did, and I knew someone was coming to torture me, I would be taking them out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they honestly they all his piercings.
All his facial piercings.
Yeah. So, ouch.
Yeah.
And Frank comes back up in the elevator.
Yep.
And Dave's like, yeah, I didn't tell him shit.
He's like, why did you stand up for me? You owe me nothing.
Yeah. And he takes one of those, grabs a big strip machete out of the paper cutter.
Yeah, he takes the paper cutter blade.
Yeah. And just gives the last guy a splitting headache.
Yep. And then we get to pretty much the climax of the movie.
Yeah.
Where he's been setting this one up, and we didn't mention it.
Oh, yeah. We'll go back and mention.
We'll go back. So, he finds out the day-to-day patterns of everyone in the States.
Yeah.
So he knows the wife goes to the movies on Thursdays. Yeah. That's the big one, Glass. So he sets it up to make it look like Glass and the wife are having an affair.
Yeah.
And what's the guy's name? The Herald? Howard Saint?
Oh, yeah, Howard Saint.
Howard Saint. Starts piecing it together because there's parking tickets and there's just evidence that's your wife's not being faithful.
Yeah.
So he goes to Quentin.
Yeah, and then and Frank sets it up too on the other half, Quentin.
Yeah.
To blackmail him and have him these locations where.
Yeah.
Where he moves the wife's car to make it look like she was there.
Yeah.
Which is clever.
Yeah. No, he does a lot of setup to make this look as real as possible.
Yeah. And
so that when Howard finds out, he's got no reason to believe otherwise.
Yeah, no matter what you tell him.
Yeah, no, you. I don't you're lying to me at that point.
Yeah, especially.
So he proceeds to kill Quentin over this, and then kill his wife over this.
Yeah. It was fucking Quentin, kind of hard to do.
Yeah. So,
Quentin.
We don't have to really get into that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But there's evidence to believe Quentin could not possibly do it.
Yeah. Because that's how the setup.
Yeah.
Didn't give him the areas he needed to be.
Yeah. Go watch the movie then.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's wrap this up. So, Howard sets up. Here's $5,000 for everyone.
No, $50,000.
Or $50,000 for everyone, and 50 more to the person who kills them. When you take this money, you're in this until the end.
The end came.
The end came pretty quick.
Yeah.
So they're all there, kind of getting ready, and they're having a few drinks.
Playing pool.
Getting ready for hunting. And the hunter becomes the hunted. as Frank shows up and proceeds to murder everyone. Then he tracks down Howard. They have the last stand.
Yeah.
Frank wins the draw. Howard's there, crippled but not dead.
No.
And then Frank lays out what really happened.
Yeah, so he's like,
I made you kill your friend and your wife, and now I killed you. And I'm not going to describe the scene that happens, because I really recommend watching the movie for just the end scene alone.
Yeah, the end aerial view of the scene is...
No, even build up to that is
everything
from that scene.
Oh, yeah.
I feel sorry for John Travolta in that. That's one hell of a way to go out.
Oh, yeah, no.
And then, with that, Frank's mission of revenge is done. He goes back, has one last drink, and is about to end it all.
Yeah.
And he has that one memory where...
Wife just waves goodbye.
Yeah. But I've always thought that she was telling him to stop.
Okay, like...
It's very up to new interpretation.
Yeah, like, that's true. Because, like, I always thought she was like... Yeah, I always thought she was goodbye, but...
It could also be wave goodbye, but I thought she was like, stop, because she was just holding up her hand.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But in the end, he doesn't kill himself and realizes that I have a purpose in life now.
Yeah.
I'm going to find all the horrible people on this planet, and I'm going to punish them.
Yeah.
And thus my name will be the Punisher. And then we don't get any more movies after that. Even though this was a great movie, why didn't we see more Punisher?
Yeah, no. It's like, when they do this next one after this, because mainly Thomas Jane, the one who plays the Punisher, and I think the director, one of the writers, is going to come to terms.
Yeah.
So, Punisher 2 became Punisher, Warzone.
Yeah.
Which, not that bad. One.
No.
That's what's more violent.
Really more violent, but we'll talk about that if and when we do it.
Yeah.
So, overall. So, the first question I have to ask is, were you a fan of The Punisher before the movie?
A little bit, because I do remember seeing it on the Spider-Man cartoon. That's the first little bit that I know about The Punisher.
Okay. So, I did know... My first introduction was the Spider-Man animated series.
Yeah.
And then I started getting into the comics a little bit.
Okay.
I had a friend who collected a lot of comics, but he had a very scattered collection of the Punisher comics. Yeah. So I couldn't get a full story because it was like issue 2, then issue 10, and then issue 20.
So, yeah. It'd be like, I'll pick it up when I want it.
Yeah, so I was like, and I'm a dumb kid with no money, so I can't afford to go buy comics, so I never really got into them that way, but I did like what I read.
Yeah.
And then the movie came in, and I was like, okay, well, I can probably see the movie to see how this really goes.
Yeah.
And...
no, this one has a I knew, because on the DVD, there's a history of the Punisher, so I watched that after I've seen it, just to get the history of it. Like, oh, okay, so they kind of got the origin a little wrong.
Yeah, no,
which they actually do correct in this next one.
Yes. Alright, but with that, though, that's going to be the episode, because I looked at the timer.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So, until next time, I'm Devin.
Billy, dig it.
And have a good one, guys.